do you want to turn your PC and handheld into a PlayStation Portable? This will be the video for you. I will be going to step by steps and which application I will recommend for you to turn your either Ally X, Xbox Ally X, Legion 1 or 2, or even the MSI Claw into a PlayStation Portable. By the way, all those devices are already an Xbox Portable. So you can do the same thing you can do with a PlayStation Portable, you can also do for the Xbox. So basically, it become a portable for both machine if you have them both. If you have the Xbox, you're already set up and you're good to go. So you don't have to do nothing. But I will demonstrate how to do the Xbox really quickly here. But first thing first, let's start right here. All right, guys. So this is the first application I'm gonna recommend. This is called PXPlay. As you can see, apparently it used to be called PSPlay, probably for licenses purposes. So, but anyhow, this one is one of the best, second best basically, because it has Linux, Mac, and also Windows. If you're not sure if you want to buy this one is like basically 12.99 euro, but in I think roughly in dollars will be around 15 to 16 bucks, give or take, close enough. But this one you can also download the demo, so you can try it out. The demo is breaking in two part. One is gonna be a local, and the other one is gonna be stream. Locally is gonna be a 5 minute, so you can test it out if you like it, and stream also gonna be 5 minutes. So the moment you able to log in, you run a game or whatever, 5 minutes is gonna be gone. It's gonna be really quick. So this way you can test out if it feels good for you, and if you're able to run the games well with no lags or anything. This is the way you can do it. Just test it out first before you do it. But my number one recommendation is gonna be basically the one from PlayStation Remote Play. This is my number one recommendation. From here, and again, all this website that I'm showing right now, I'm going to put a link on the description below. So this way you have access to all this information really quickly. So this way you can actually download the application you prefer to use. But for PlayStation Remote, this one is 100% free. The only thing is, if you do not want to pay for nothing and you do have a PlayStation Remote Control, just use your PlayStation Remote Control, link it to your device, and you'll be able to play your PlayStation remotely. This is the only one will be 100% free. But let's say you still want to download this one, but you want to use the remote control that you have on your device already because you already have come with a controller, then download this one. This is called reWasd, reWasd. Sorry for that, .com. And again, I'm going to put the link on the description below. This one will remap your Xbox controller to a PlayStation. The only thing is that this is a $40 pay, as you can see, $39.99. This will give you a license for one computer. So if you're going to move it from device to device, you have to deactivate it for each device, unfortunately, and then run it from there and reactivate that device back and forth. It's very annoying, but you can buy a license that can give you multiple computers. I think up to 3 computers. But this one is the more expensive one. That's only if you want to stay with the PlayStation, but this is why I recommend this one. This one is my number one recommendation because it's basically both things in one. So in a way, think about it, you're only paying $15 just to have access to the remote control. Just look at it that way. So let's go ahead and start here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this tutorial with my Legion 2. As you can see right here, my Legion 2 is right here on the side. So for here, as I mentioned earlier, everyone who has a handheld PC already has an Xbox portable. You already have the Xbox application installed in your system. Just come here on this side. If you didn't pay attention to this, you have this. It says, you can notice it looks like an Xbox laying down on the side. It says console. If you click here, you'll be able to go to your Xbox. And this is going to be making sure that you already set up your Xbox remote play. As you can see, that was pretty quickly. So already here on my Xbox. So if I click here with my mouse anywhere, nothing's going to happen. So I just need to, because it's an Xbox and this controls our Xbox, now I can select anything. So I'm going to select Ori to be the quickest game to load up. And by the way, this game looked amazing on the Legion Go 2, just because of that OLED screen. But let's go ahead and start really quickly here on our level. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I mean, you got to see it face to face, so you can see what I mean. The OLED screen is amazing. But as you can see, because it's an Xbox, the controllers are all Xboxes, so you don't have to do much. You may have a little lag, that's because depending on your connection. Here we go. Now you can see this is an Xbox remote play, Xbox portable. So anyone who told you the Xbox Ally X is not an Xbox, that is a lie. They are thinking of an Xbox in the wrong type of form. I understand that everybody's thinking about having an Xbox being physical, but that's not the point in this case. So if you want to get out of this, you actually need to click here on the top, and you see this thing. It will take you back to the main page. But here you will need to use your hands and control. And to get out, basically those 3 little dots, and you can actually disconnect. And that's pretty much. As you can see, and again, all your PC handhelds, they all are Xboxes. All of them. Don't let the crazy YouTubers out there lie to you. There is not. It is an Xbox. It's depending on the way you're looking at it. Remote play, yes, it is 100% Xbox. You can play all your Xbox game on the go. The same thing, this is why we're doing this video, because of PlayStation. This also is a PlayStation portable. You can play all your PlayStation games on the go. You don't need to buy another device specifically for remote play. This is going to be your remote play for all your consoles, except your Switch. Okay, let's continue to the next step. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and open our browser here. And of course, we're going to go ahead and download this bad boy here, as I mentioned earlier. And we're going to go ahead and set this up here. I think I already downloaded it. Yep, I did. So never mind that. And let's double tap here. And of course, you just follow the instruction how to, set it up. This is the straightforward part of it. Let's create a desktop icon. Okay, let's go ahead and launch it. Close this. All right, this is what you're gonna see. As you can see, I already have the PlayStation Remote Play right here. I will show that later. So here, as you can see, you're either gonna purchase it or you're gonna need to activate. If you want to purchase, let me show you how the page look like. Basically take you straight back to this website, as you can see. And from here, you can use either PayPal or pay by your credit card. You see right here, you just basically fill in the information. Make sure to put the email you want it to be sent to, because, and again, this license is going to be tied to your specific email. So just be aware of that. You're going to see what I mean in just a minute here. The activation. All right, activate license. So this is what I mean here. This is where the email is going to be, and this is where your license is going to be. All right, I'm going to skip this here in just a minute. I'm going to go move fast forward so we can go ahead and do the rest. All right, guys. So after you put your email and license key, it will take you straight to this screen. Here, basically, this is what we're gonna do to register. You're gonna need to turn your PlayStation 5 to set this up, and I'm gonna show you what you need to do on your PlayStation 5. So you choose which console you want to do. We are doing PlayStation 5, and here you're gonna do your registration key. I'm gonna show you just a minute in the PlayStation 5 exactly how the registration key look like. All right, guys, so I am on my dashboard on my PlayStation 5. So what you need to do is go to the setting tab here on the top, and then go to system, and then you're going to scroll down just a little until you get to remote play. Also, make sure you already activated enable in the remote play, and then you're going to need to do pair device. When you come to pair device, you're going to get an 8-digit code. And the 8-digit codes is going to be to allow you to connect to your device. So this is what we're going to use to connect it to your PC handheld. All right, just bear with me here. All right, guys, as you can see, I just input the code in. Now we're gonna do is press register PS5. And you can either select do a user or you can do a PSN login. We're gonna do the user. And you just type your user account. Oop. All right, there is my username. And there we go. Now we are set here. And from here, if you want to see if it works, you just click on it and do loco. And here we are. And from here, you can basically, you see, the remote control play, it works. It works fine. All right, let's go ahead and load up a game. Let's do Astrobot. All right, so you can see it is working. See? There we go. It is working really well, flawlessly. Yep. You know, we need to set up the gyro so you can kind of work with the gyro, but other than that, we are good. Here's our boy. That looks really effing good. Come on, tell me that does not look good. Come on. So this is one way how to do the remote play. So let's go ahead and cancel out of this. All right, I'm going to go back to the desktop and I'm going to show you the other remote play, and that's going to be the one from directly from PlayStation. All right, I'm back to my desktop. Now we are going to do this one, but we're going to need to do is activate this one. Because unfortunately, if we run this right here, the PS remote play is not going to work with the controller. So you guys can see, let's go ahead and click on it. And let's log in. All right, this is where we're at. As you can see, buttons are not working. And let's do this. And we're gonna turn this on. So what we need to do, because it already recognized your controller, you see this little power button right here? You're gonna need to click on it. And now it's on. Now it's acting like a PlayStation. So now it works. All right, this one is the most expensive one, only if you need to buy the application. If you need to buy this application, reWasd, if you want to go that route, that would be awesome. But it will be free or cheaper if you use the remote control. The remote control is not linked to the device. As you can see, there's no light on. Let's click on the light, the button, and now it's light up. So now it's on, but it's not linked to this. It's linked to the PlayStation. All right, guys. So those are the two applications that I can recommend for remote play, the PS Remote and PS Play. I recommend PS Play for most people, and that's because it's basically $15 for a complete package. You can do remote play, plus you will convert your Xbox controller or Xbox schematic controllers to a PlayStation. So this way you don't have to worry about carrying that PlayStation remote control with you. But I do prefer, for me personally, I do prefer the PlayStation Remote Play app. The only thing is you have to carry either a controller if you do not want to play for the third-party application. But if you do, then that third-party application is there as an option. That's for a very small set of people, but most people will be going with a cheaper route and the simplest one, and that's going to be the PXPlay. If this video was helpful in any shape or form for anyone, please leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.